What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, I just met with my wealth team, and my wealth team consists of a wealth advisor, my tax strategist, and again, these are the people, these are the members that are in my life that are there to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to maximize my earning potential, increase my net worth, reduce my taxes, things of that nature. Okay, so that was one thing I had to learn when I came into debt freedom and making millions of dollars and things of that nature. Guys, you have to put the right people around you to insulate you and your resources and your assets. Okay, and so because it's that time of year, tax season, I'm just meeting with those individuals, been meeting with them for the last 3 or 4 months, because that's what you do leading up to tax time. And again, we had a meeting to kind of just finalize some things, make sure we were all set for 2024. See, that's one thing you got to know. We file our taxes in March, okay, as a business. And so we are already planning and preparing for 2024. And so we've had those meetings and we've been conducting those things all this time. Okay, that's how you stay ahead of the curve. You kind of anticipate what's coming down the pipe. All right, today though, I want to talk to you about 5 things you might want to consider buying on your journey. Okay, and these are things that I think everybody can aspire for. And so I'm going to go through them to make sure that you guys are thinking along these lines, especially because of where we're at and the times we're in right now. And if I could do anything to help you get ahead of the curve, okay, let's go ahead and dive into it. Number 1 is stocks. Listen, guys, I've built the large part of my wealth through investing and owning stocks. And so, of course, at the top of my list is stocks, and preferably ETFs or index funds. Okay, you guys know, if you have followed me any amount of time now, that I love VTI, for example. That is where I hold most of my wealth at. That is what I buy any chance I get when it comes down to a certain level. And that is how you again begin to practice good money habits. Okay, and so although I love individual stocks, to make sure I have the most diversified mix, the one thing I like to go to is VTI, or some of you may know VTSAX, okay? That way I know I'm getting exposure to all the best of the best, okay? And for me, it happens to pay a dividend. Secondly, speaking of dividends, in addition to ETFs, dividend stocks, okay? Dividend stocks, I like those because if nothing else, they help generate passive income. And I'm very, very big on generating money that I no longer have to work hard for. What's the point of leaving the corporate plantation, for example, and still busting your back and breaking your back, when you can be smart, you can be strategic, you can invest in income generating assets that gives you a kickback, whether it's on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis. And that's where dividend stocks comes in at. I often share with you some of my dividend plays. For example, of course, VTI also kicks out a dividend, but things like Verizon, things like Coca-Cola, things like Pepsi, Pfizer, ExxonMobil, you have a list of things that you can invest in that you can get also a dividend payment out of as well. So stocks is my number 1, and ETFs as well as dividend stocks to be particular. Number 2 though, guys, is income generating real estate. Okay, and I say income generating because I don't want to just fall into the trap of just saying real estate for the sake of saying real estate. I'm talking about getting into real estate. That means buying commercial property or residential property with the intent that it's going to generate income for you. Okay, meaning you're looking for a single family home, you're looking to buy your own home, okay, so that you know ultimately whether you rent out a room, whether you let somebody stay in the basement, whether you turn it into an Airbnb, whatever it may be, these things begins to generate income that you don't have to again break your back to earn. Okay, you simply bought the asset. Now a tenant is there, a tenant is paying you on a consistent basis. And guys, it's not something that's going to necessarily lead to maybe you making a huge amount of money, but $3,000-4,000 a month extra, okay, guys, that go a long way. And you guys know by now, man, we're not in this thing to over splurge or do too much. We just want to live a simple, modest life, okay? And income generating real estate is a way to go. So that's my number 2, guys. Make sure if you haven't embarked on trying to acquire some property, trying to get a building, trying to do something of that nature, that you at least begin to explore those things. Again, these are the kind of conversations you have with a wealth advisor. These are the kind of conversations you have with your wealth team. They're always either presenting ideas to you, bringing deals to you, showing you opportunities that could generate income, reduce your taxes, and it's all a strategic way to grow and expand your wealth, okay? Number 3 is gold and silver. These type of commodities have been known to stand the test of time, okay? When you're talking gold, when you're talking silver, listen guys, these type of things that they don't lose their value. They are something that when times get tough, people flee to them. Think about the stock market. When the market is in shambles, people are fleeing to safety, treasury bonds, I bonds, gold and or silver, okay? When you have a commodity like that that has been through ups and downs, the volatility of the market, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of that in your repertoire, okay? And so listen, I want to put that on you guys. Do not rule out gold and silver, whether you're buying physical lots of gold and silver, or if you want to do it via investing. Like for example, you can buy the gold ETF, ticker symbol GLD, okay? Silver, same thing, okay? These things are ways you can be invested in it, and then that is also a way you can duck money off and duck money away for those type of events that come about when times get tough, okay? Do not sleep on precious jewels, precious commodities, precious metals, such as gold and silver, right? Number 4, buy a business or get a side hustle. Create a business, okay? Listen, I really want to put this on you guys. If you have came into any money, whether it's a windfall of taxes, of an inheritance, of a settlement of sorts, guys, please consider buying a business. I'll share this with you. I'm pretty private with my business dealings, but again, part of helping you guys level up and build wealth is sharing and exposing things to you guys so that you know, okay? And so a business that I'm very, very interested in, for example, is a laundromat. I got my eye on a couple laundromats in a couple communities that I want to buy the business, okay? It's already up and running. It's already making $6,000-$7,000 a month, okay? It's already functioning. We've already did the due diligence on that particular process. However, for myself, somebody that's already busy, somebody that already has a lot on their plate, somebody that's already sewing into a lot of people, for me, if I can find a business that I can kind of come into and just buy, and it's already running appropriately, running like a fine oil machine, those are the kind of deals I like. And so I want you to also be on the lookout for a particular business you can buy. I'd also remember, guys, I was also interested in buying a Chick-fil-A at one point in time. This was probably like 6 years ago. I was in the works of buying a Chick-fil-A because I don't know about you guys, but I'm in Michigan, and where I live, I have never seen Chick-fil-A not have a line wrapped around the street, the block, to the highway, whatever. I've never seen it with limited traffic, okay? And so something about their business model, something about their customer service, it is something about what they're doing that piqued my interest. And so for me, if there's something I can come into, I don't have to do the heavy lifting. It's already firmly established. The brand name is good. The brand recognition is there. The company reputation speaks for itself. I would just be simply coming in as a anonymous name, but owning and buying that particular Chick-fil-A, okay? And this is the kind of things, again, that we look at, we discuss with our wealth team and our wealth advisors and our tax strategists, okay? In addition to, again, setting up trusts and setting up wills and stuff like that. Buying businesses, and or guys, don't rule out creating a business or getting yourself a side hustle. Now was the time. If you have come into some extra money, like I said before, if you got some taxes back, Be thinking of all the things you consume. Be thinking of all the things you see now that you got visibility into with the emergence of social media. There's no reason something can inspire you that light a spark within you to get something going. I often share with you guys, I'm a best-selling author. I have 5 books, 2 best-selling books. You can write your first book. You can do an audio book. You can invest in a tutoring class, or you can set up an online course. You can do something. You can create some type of business right now, okay? And it's never too late to get started. That's the thing you want to know, okay? It's never too late to get started, but you can do something that you know this could be something that can not only change my life, but more importantly, change the life of others. Guys, don't ever forget the goal is to be a blessing, okay? And then guys, number 5 is invest in yourself. And when I say invest in yourself, I'm talking everything from your mental health, your spiritual health, your financial health, your physical health, as well as investing in you. And that means everything from mentoring and coaching and doing what it is you need to do to make sure that you are leveling up, to make sure you are reaching your full potential, or simply put, you're aligning yourself with individuals that are going in the same direction you're going. Listen, guys, I was on a coaching call today, for example, and remember, iron sharpens iron. This game, I'm talking about those of us that are into investing and building wealth the slow and steady way. This game can be a lonely solitude journey, okay? And so it's important that you align yourself with like-minded individuals, people that have the same interests as you, people that are trying to go where you're trying to go, because iron sharpens iron. You might use someone else that's doing what you're doing as motivation. You may be the motivation for somebody else that may be falling off, okay? And so it's important, guys, that on your journey that you invest in you, but you also do what you can to build the right network of people that are headed in the direction you're headed in, because at the end of the day, it makes a world of difference. So these are my 5 things that I want to make sure you guys are looking to purchase now when you can, before it's too late. Guys, don't let another year go by. Don't let another month go by. Don't let another week go by without doing the things you know you were called to do. Okay, listen, we're here for a short time, not a long time, so make the best of it. But more importantly, make sure you leave a legacy. Listen, guys, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey, so do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.